Hello, 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 hello out there. How's everybody doing? This is everybody's favorite black conservative in New York, Christopher Wright, and is here to present you with one of my walk and talks once again. Okay, so today's topic of discussion is something I feel is very important. I wasn't even planning on doing a video today until just these last couple of days. Things have been so crazy, so I just said I have to talk about this, and that is the censorship of alternative news. Okay, I'm sure you guys have heard about this. It started off with InfoWars and Alex Jones, with Apple and Spotify and YouTube, everywhere. They're just taking Alex and InfoWars off alternative news sources and, silencing his voice. And it's a huge problem. And and so what's going on is the message that they're delivering. It is a right-wing message of conservatism. So that's obviously going to be an issue within the country at this moment. And what we need to do is we need to spread the word, spread the message. Like I've said this in many videos in the past, and I'm just going to say it to you again. It's our responsibility to get this message out there as any way as possible. If you want to start making YouTube videos like myself and just put them out there, don't ever feel like you don't have a large enough audience or you're just wasting your time if you do this. It's definitely not a waste of time. We're at a point in American history where it looks like we have globalists out there, the ones trying to slow down America's progress. We have them on the, we have them in the corner right now. We're technically winning. So that's why they're putting out all the stops right now. And that's why they're going after alternative news sources. And the thing is with InfoWars, if you think it's okay I'm not a big Alex Jones fan, I'm not a big InfoWars fan, whatever, it's not me. You might do alternative news, you just don't like InfoWars or Alex Jones. If that's the case, hey, this is still your fight. Because if they can get rid of InfoWars and Alex Jones, the biggest alternative news company out there, if they can get rid of them, they can easily take care of anybody else. So this fight is for anyone who believes in alternative news. That's where they get their news from. This is everybody is involved in this, not just Alex Jones and InfoWars. If they can get Alex Jones and InfoWars and how much money their company's making, they definitely can get you and our little mom and pop alternative news sources we use, our little networks. They can easily get us too. So what we need to understand is how big of a deal this really is. How much they're trying to silence all these alternative news sources. I've been hearing about people with issues all the time, like the red elephants and, all these other alternative news sources I use. They're having issues with censorship already. So it's already been a problem. It's not something totally new, but it's getting to a point where it's almost midterm elections and they are coming after people now. Like there's no little, we're going to suspend you for 3 days, ban you for a few days. No, they are taking networks off, so they can't present a message at all. And what they're trying to do is take out all the alternative news so that the message that they bring is strictly a mainstream media message, a liberal-based message. And they're hoping that if they can just get rid of, censor the voice of the alternative news, totally censor it, then whatever they say is what people will have to believe because there's no other options out there to listen to. So that's what they're trying to do right now, and they're doing it right before the midterms. It just shows you how corrupt they are. That they rather not even give people an option. That's what they're trying to do. They're not trying to have a democracy anymore in this country. And so, I'm just pretty much here to say, it's time to, it's time for us to fight. We're in the fight now. This is officially the information war. I talked about it before, but we are in it. This is the civil war I spoke about before. This is everything. It's time for us to step up together, get the word out there, and we're at a point in history. It's not about the left, it's not about the right, it's not about who's right, it's not about who's wrong. This is not about left, Democrat versus Republican. This is right versus wrong. So are you on the right side of history or on the wrong side of history? It's that simple. And if you're on the side that's about censorship, that's about silencing people's voices, that's about, look at what happened with Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk at Turning Point USA. They had breakfast the other day. They got attacked. They got attacked during breakfast. Like, are you kidding me? Come on, this is not a democracy. These people are just trying to have breakfast, and since they have a different opinion, they get attacked, and it's okay. And you saw the police, they were there, but they weren't, doing everything they were supposed to do at that moment. So you saw how you know, even the police force in some places, that they don't step up when it's time to step up and do their job, because they're part of the agenda, part of the system. And it's not the individual's fault, it's the state. If it's a Democrat-ran state, you know, the police force is going to be held back, because liberals, when they got power, you got inner cities, you got ghettos, you got cops not doing their job properly. It all goes hand in hand. It's all Democratic based. So what I'm just here to say today is it's time for us to get the message out. You know, we can't just let Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk, Turning Point, Brandon Tatum, you know, we just can't, you know, Alex and InfoWars, we just can't let those guys be the only voice for alternative news. We have to be the new voice for alternative news. The people, we the people. This is what we need to do, man. We all need to get together and put it out there. Don't ever feel like you're not in a position to help, or, like I said earlier, too small, whatever. It doesn't matter, man. It's just, this is the point where it's just we the people. We need to link up. We need to get our message out there. And it's time for us to fight back, man. And it's not a fight, like I said earlier, not about physical fighting or grabbing some Democrat up by the neck and, oh, we got you. Nothing crazy like that. I'm not trying to do no Antifa BS. Nothing has to go there. All you have to do is spread the message. That's it. That's the most important thing we can do right now as Americans to help out this country. What's going on right now is we got to get the word out there and the truth out there. And, you know, as we all know, mainstream media ain't telling the truth. They are a big part of the problem. So it's time for us to get out there, man. It's time for the people to get that alternative news sources out there. You know, big or small, we got to spread the message, you know. And this is Christopher Wright with another Walk and Talk. You know, again, if you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe and reach out to me, and there'll be more content in the future. But everybody have a blessed day. You know, God bless everyone out there who's, you know, proud citizen of the country. And of course, God bless America. Have a good day. God bless.